Norwich City have begun to wake up from their nightmare that might bring relegation. Recent wins have at least given them the chance of survival, and anything at desperate Southampton would help towards staying up. The Saints have been putting a brave face on things after that thrashing by Portsmouth, but anything less than a win at home at this stage, and the management could sign their own fate.
You're on television now, smile.
Norwich City, with 3 wins in the last 4, might still have the last laugh.
Any club that goes up from the first, or the Championship as it's called now, if they can get from 4th and bottom, that's a result.
Today's game is a huge game, but having said that, good opportunity playing at home against Norwich, you know, take points off them as well as doing our own cause a lot of good. So thoroughly looking forward to the game. I think we'll be okay.
So the heat is on, and with temperatures in the mid-80s down on the south coast, this game would be anything but a breeze for both sets of fans. Nothing could be settled today, but if either side could take the initiative and the 3 points, it really would make all the difference. Celebrity chef Delia Smith was hoping that Norwich would come to the boil. Peter Crouch was back to give the Norwich defence a thorough grilling. The tall striker had helped Norwich come up last season. Would he send them down this? He began up front with Kevin Phillips, Henri Camara on the bench. With the Saints' defence in disarray, there was a recall for Danny Higginbotham in the centre. For the visitors, Darren Huckabee was preferred on the left to Matthias Jonsson. Last week's match winner, Matthias Svensson, was back on the bench again. So would this turn out to be Harry's game? Or would his opposite number, Nigel Worthington, leave St Mary's with an away win for the first time this season? Commentary from Martin Tyler and Trevor Francis.
Adam Drury knocks it long for Norwich. Both clubs looking for the great escape. And Leon Mackenzie gets a cross in. But, Norwich were surprised to see it come in, judging by the lack of support. They've got a free kick here. And Trevor Francis, they are the team in form.
Yes, and they certainly started better than Southampton. Only 30 seconds into the game, already they've won themselves a free kick. A foul by Matt Oakley gives the opportunity for Bentley to put a ball into the box, to put Southampton under immediate pressure.
Oh, that sort of pressure. Mackenzie and Niemi, who had a harrowing time at Portsmouth, stayed on his line here.
Without doubt, this is going to be a very open game. Both teams must look to try and win the game. When you look at the defensive records, the worst defensive records in the Premiership, conceding more goals than any other teams, I expect a very open game here today.
And Bentley puts Norwich into the lead. It's a lead they thoroughly deserve. They've been fast off the blocks. The team with the confidence, not too much confidence, Nigel Worthington says.
He plays a hopeful ball to the back post. Bentley totally unmarked. Side foot volley. Niemi tries his best to keep it out, but Norwich have taken a deserved lead. They've been the more positive, the more adventurous, and they get their rewards with the opening goal.
Ashton, who's developed so quickly into being a Premiership player, stepped up from crew. Quasi, Oakley to the right. Phillips telling him to put Oakley in. Oh, and Oakley scores stylishly, splendidly, and suddenly there's belief back in Southampton. And Harry Redknapp's off the bench this time, as Nigel Worthington was when his side scored. 1-1, and we've not yet had 7 minutes.
Quasi here running, he's waiting for the support to come on his right-hand side. Delivers the ball to Oakley, drills it across Green into the far corner. Just the response Southampton wanted.
Here comes Damien Francis, who got 2 goals against Southampton. And Ashton hits the post. Norwich could so easily have been back in front. They might be. Mackenzie goes down. Graham Poll says, get up.
Terrific drive from Ashton. Niemi beating all ends up. What a response that could have been from Norwich. Both teams. Well, was this a penalty? Very, very close. Graham Poll looked at it, decided everything was okay by him.
Well, won by Shackle, but it's popped only for the Southampton scorer in this 1-1 scoreline. Matt Oakley equalising David Bentley's opener for Norwich. Phillips very tidily done. Collapse cross, Crouch! He steers it in on the volley. And Southampton have turned it around. Inside 20 minutes, they now lead 2-1.
Well, it's a good ball to the back post, but Helveg is going to do better. He allows Crouch to get in front of him, but the finish is absolutely top class.
Southampton very much at the bottom of the pile at the start of this vital weekend. Lasso, Crouch parried away by Green as Oakley, who'd been across by the front post as the ball originally came in, was trying to pick up the pieces. Francis. Here's Huckabee. And he going on goal himself. He puts it across the face. The ball's ended up in the back of the net, and it's 2-2. And there were some Southampton touches in there. But Norwich, even with a bit of help from the enemy here, have got themselves onto the front foot again. It's an own goal, 2-2. Well, where do we go from here? Huckabee. Norwich again. And Bernard just knocks it into a section of the Southampton support. Bentley! Well, David Bentley's got that in his locker. He can embarrass goalkeepers from that position.
This is quite a superb save from Niemi.
Flag up for offside. Crouch has won it. Quasi. Lasso! It swings Southampton's way again.
Onto the head of Crouch. Quasi makes a good little run in behind, just lays it off on the volley. Controlled by Lasso on the knee, and his second touch is a superb left foot volley past Green to give Southampton once again the lead.
Southampton determined to keep this lead till half-time. But that has been no guarantee of finishing the match with 3 points. They were 2 up, of course, against Aston Villa. Oh, and now Leon Mackenzie's poached one, and it is 3-3 right at the very end of a truly incredible first half. And it was Mackenzie who set the tone, really, with his early energy and got Norwich going right at the beginning of the half. And there is no half-time lead for Southampton. The number 18 replaced, the number 19 Higginbotham is still out there, and here's Quasi, number 40, trying to find a 4th goal for Southampton. Robert Green's gloves able to get in the line of the shot. It's good work by Mackenzie, holding off Lundekvam. The cross had to be absolutely pinpoint, but you mentioned the freshness of Norwich compared to Southampton. Look at the way Ashton's gone charging across over there.
Martin, it's just not freshness, it's desire.
And he set up Bentley for the cross. Oh, Charlton! Simon Charlton! The ex-Saint, who they would have seen as a sinner here if he'd scored against Southampton.
Well, how can Simon Charlton get up above poor Telfer?
Quasi to camera. Still camera. Kevin Phillips comes out to Oakley and to Crouch. Wonderful defending by Norwich City. It's not a term that we've used much today about either back line, and here goes Mackenzie. He's beyond Lundekvam. Oh, and it's a brilliant piece of work.
Well, that's the reason why they've left Mackenzie on, because of his extra pace. This is the other end. Brilliant back heel from Phillips, and what a save from Green. And then two great blocks, one from Charlton, the second one strikes Drury. This is Mackenzie going clear, and what a save this is from the Amy.
Well, if you wanted a few seconds to sum up this game, you've just seen it.
Both managers, both assistants in the technical area.
Camera! You don't need any extra words from me. What a strike and what a time. Proverbially, it only takes a second. A sensational second for this goal for Southampton. So late in the 88th minute, and it could mean staying up for the Saints. Crouch, who's done the distance here. Saints alive, still, just. What a contest. Harry Redknapp has the win that takes Southampton above Norwich and West Brom, who don't play until Monday. Henri Camara milks the moment. The belief is back at St Mary's.
What can you do? They go out, we play some great football. I felt from midfield onwards we were terrific today, but we conceded bad goals as usual, and that is your problem. They've got the same problem as us. They can't defend, can they?
The one thing I will say, we're not, don't write us off just yet. We've got 2 games of 6 points, and we just got to go for it, hell for leather, in those 2 games and see what happens.
You don't get time to enjoy it because it's all you're thinking about is how can I pick a team that's going to go there next week and cope. That's your problem, and it means keep changing, chopping, changing at the back, and that's all we've done most of the time since I've been here, but hopefully we'll come to the right